I just wanna use your love tonight. I wanna use your love tonight. Ain't got many friends left to talk to. Nowhere to run around town. And I want to be for you. Stay the night. I stopped and over along the way. Hoping to find some way for memories or ancient melodies. You turn to me as if to say, "Hurry, boy, it's waiting there for you."
Check. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our 2023 Spartan Senior Night. At this time, let's welcome our superstar football seniors to the track.
Probably like this. I know. Because this is
Up first, superstar senior, Holland Amen. Superstar senior, Jackson Dempsey. Superstar senior, Nate Fisher. Superstar senior, Nick Gaetier. Superstar senior, Henry Grillo. Up next, senior superstar, Michael Grimmer. Superstar senior, Jake Yee Superstar senior, Jackson Up next, superstar senior, Agassi tonight's final senior superstar, James Varsity. One more time, congratulations to all of our senior players, families, and fans. Go Spartans! Quick question from the booth, are we on cheer or dance? Like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, welcome our senior dance superstar. First up, senior superstar, Kelly Colbert. Up next, senior superstar, Nina Next up, senior superstar, Sia Tuna.
Well, I got that.
Next up, senior superstar, Silvana Salazar.
Oh, that's not what I was going to say, but that works too. I was going to say
Next up, senior superstar, Ava Smith. Next up, senior superstar, Rena Long. And our final dance senior superstar, make some noise for Sophie. Woo! Congratulations again to all of our dance senior superstars. Go Spartans! Up next, Tanaka Suzu! Your next senior superstar, Chao Wei! Superstar, Bella Morales. Next up, senior superstar, Eva Farrell. Up next, senior superstar, Ruby Pierce. Up next, senior superstar, Shannon Ryan. Up next, senior superstar, Hallie Will. And tonight's final, Skyline Cheers senior superstar, Adela Zhang. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for our Skyline Cheer Senior Superstar. serving on active duty in the United States Navy and has for the last 12 years. Over this time, Hutton served with Special Operations Search and Rescue Team, and he has spent his last 2 years in Washington recruiting and mentoring the next generation of leaders. Please welcome Lieutenant Beers for a special announcement and presentation.
Good evening, everybody. This is all right, without further ado, this is to certify that Chief Matthew J. Hutton was honorably discharged from the United States Navy on the 26th day of October, 2023. This certificate is awarded as a testimony of honest and faithful service. Signed, Commander, Blanket Ship, Commanding Officer, MTAG, Pacific Marine Force. To all who shall see these presents of freedom, know ye that by authority vested in me, I do hereby re-enlist Chief Matthew J. Hutton of the United States Navy, having solemnly sworn to support, defend, and bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States, to obey the orders of the President of the United States, all superiors, and abide by the laws and regulations prescribed under international military justice. So Steve is thus entitled to all honors, courtesies, and privileges afforded by naval law and justice. I state your full name. Do solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. Bear true faith and allegiance to the President of the United States, by the President of the State, and the orders of the Constitution. To all who shall see these presents with you, Evelyn, Jamie, Leslie, Evelyn. By the authority vested in me, it is my pleasure to express the grateful appreciation of the United States Navy to you for your unselfish, faithful, and dedicated assistance during the naval service of your father. Your unfailing support and understanding has helped immeasurably to make possible your father's decision to continue the naval career. Given this 27th day of October 2023, signed Commanding Officer of the Pacific Northwest, Commanding Officer.
Thank you, Lieutenant Beard, Jamie, and family. The Skyline football.
Well now,
5 more models on die. Born on blocks where the hollows go pop. Now I'm in rooms where the bottles go pop. This junk go, I ain't gotta go pop. What is you dumb? You I be rich from the slums. I got a fist full of ones. Weatherman, make it rain in the room.
Cold, crisp, and clear. Pretty much a perfect night for some high school football here in the state of Washington. Senior night here at Skyline Spartan Stadium. Could be the last time for some of these senior players to be playing on their home field. We'll be paying tribute to those seniors tonight throughout the broadcast. But tonight's main event, your Skyline Spartans are going to be taking on Woodinville in their final Kinko Division game of the season. Welcome, everybody, to the Skyline Spartan Club. Skyline Spartan QB Club live stream booth. I'm Rob Stiles. Here with me as usual is Mr. Kyle Enns. Kyle, got a little bit of redacting that I've got to do regarding playoffs last week. My wife would tell you that I'm a know-it-all, and maybe she's right, but we'll never really tell that. But I just had I didn't have enough information, or maybe I thought I had. I don't know. Anyway, I've got to go back and just sort of correct going forward what things look like for the Spartans. And so before we get into all the complicated stuff and me, falling on the sword and saying I'm sorry, let's talk about the keys to the game, because it is while it isn't a must-win, and there will be a game next week, a win tonight would be huge for the Spartans. What are you laying out as some of the keys to the game tonight?
Well, so I wrote, thank you for the introduction, and don't be so hard on yourself. With the proviso that we weren't going to be playing if we lost today. So I think these keys are still apropos, and especially after what we've seen last week, I think we can go ahead with what I've put together. So last week we were versus Issaquah. We saw kind of like a tale of two teams, right? We saw a first half team that was firing mostly on 8 cylinders, little sputters here and there, but they looked pretty well. The second half, we kind of saw a little bit of a lot more penalties and red zone problems. The snake was coming back to bite. First half, we saw Michael Grimmer create some offense with Cam Weir on a nice touchdown pass. We saw Josh Manold take the ball in the end zone untouched pretty much. Pretty much a really good offensive scheme for the first half. So what we'd like, I think one of the keys is to kind of maintain the status quo, and we'll go with that in one of these. So first off is protect the QB. Last week, Grimmer was protected pretty well in the first half. The second half, he was the defensive line got to him a lot quicker, and he was forced to rush, not get the ball completed. Fortunately, there weren't more turnovers, but he was really rushed, and things didn't work out for him there. Next is limit penalties. A lot of penalties in the second half were driving. It was really defensive penalties, which is really surprising because the defense has played very well all year. We saw a lot of defensive penalties that were giving Issaquah first down after third downs and long situations. So hopefully we'll limit penalties there. Maintaining the energy, just like homecoming night. There's going to be a lot of emotion out there for the seniors. We really want that emotion to be channeled to the game. Let's get it channeled to the game. Focus on what needs to be done. Position we're ready and get going. And then making smart adjustments. I think maybe sometimes the smart adjustments is no adjustment at all. Perhaps if they had not had any adjustments during the halftime, the things might have gone a little bit smoother in the half. On the other hand, if things are going south quickly, you want to make those smart adjustments, protect the ball, and make sure that whatever's working, maybe stay with that, and not try to play with things too much.
Absolutely. I think one thing, at the beginning of the season, all the districts get together and they talk about how many seeds they have and who's going to play who. And so next week, everybody in the Kinko 4A is going to play someone of a sort of similar seeding, sort of similar record next week, in it's sort of an intra an interconference type game. We don't know who that is. I reached out to the district today, wasn't able to get anything back from them, probably because it was at the last minute. But so they will play next week. They will play someone from a different conference. And out of that, so that next week, week 10, is actually the round of 32. So next week's outcome has a lot to do with seeding into the round of 16 WIAA playoff picture, which is what they have on their website. It's very easy to find. We'll take a break here for the national anthem.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the
Beautiful rendition of the national anthem.
That was nice.
there. Yeah, it was really nice. It's a great night out here. Going to be a great game, and let's talk about how important this game is tonight, because it really is going to determine the seedings from here on out for all the Kinko teams. So here's what we know: Eastlake is going to win Kinko. They're going to be the champions of Kinko. They come in tonight at 5-0. Even if they lose to North Creek, they'd be 5-1. Regardless of the outcome tonight, they will be the top spot in Kinko. The reason that is because Woodinville, Skyline, Bothell, Mount Si, all 3-2. And they all play each other tonight. So Bothell is taking on Mount Si, and Skyline is here taking on Woodinville. It looks like Skyline is going to receive the ball here and be defending the northern goal. Woodinville's going to be kicking off from the south. So we'll get into some of these scenarios as we sort of get into the first quarter here. But these two games are very important and could drop that 2 through 5 is all going to be decided tonight in Kinko, and that will decide who they are going to play next week, which will sort of define their chances going into the round of 16 in the WIAA playoffs. So I'll wait as the ball goes up in the air. It's going to be a short kick. Taken there by Henry Perillo around the 25-yard line. He takes the ball up the far side of the field, runs into a tackler, makes a move, moves forward, takes the ball up to about the 39-yard line. So kicking the ball away from the deep men. Henry Perillo runs about 50 yards, picked up about 14 from where he caught the ball. So action getting going here. We'll keep an eye on who's going to be in those tight end and that tight end wide receiver hybrid positions for JP and Nate. As we suspected, 4 wide receivers for the Spartans. Perillo, Jackson Minold, Luke Morgan, and Cam Weir. Josh Minold in the backfield, ball snapped. Fakes a handoff, Quick slant. Grimmer completes it to Jackson Minold. Moves the ball up to the 45-yard line. Gain of about 7 on the play.
And that's one of the roles we typically see J.P. Jones in. So it's nice to see Jackson in the offense tonight.
Absolutely. So bunch formation on the far side. Jackson Minold, Henry Perillo, Cam Weir, Luke Morgan isolated to the near side. Grimmer takes a snap. Quick pitch to Josh Minold, and he's hit in the backfield there by Woodinville's number 22. Casey Larson. So 3rd and 4 now. Ball's on the 43-yard line. Woodinville's bringing a lot of energy. There's a very big student section here in front of us. They're all dressed in construction wear. A lot of neon, a lot of high vis. 3rd and 4 from the Spartans. 3 receivers to the near side for Grimmer. He takes the snap, hands the ball to Minold. He runs it to the near side. Not much doing. Gang tackled by the Falcons. Leading that is Makoa Penuku.
Yeah, I think the right-hand side of the offensive line was pulling to make some room for Josh, and pretty much let the right side defenders come right in, the linebackers.
Yeah, didn't have much room there. So it's a 4th and 3. Offense is going to stay on the field for now. Grimmer with Minold, Perello, and Morgan to the near side. They're going to pitch to Josh Minold. Not a lot of room, and he's going to be stopped short. So Woodinville's going to take over on the Spartan 44-yard line. So coming out aggressive on offense, trying to go with the run. Woodinville was ready for it, locked them up on 3 running plays. And that'll give them a short field to start. And it'll set Skyline's defense into action here early. Shotgun formation for the Falcons. Handoff goes up the middle. Woodinville quarterback number 9, Levi Grothin. Handed the ball to number 4, Chase Rudin, senior running back. Alex Tucker on the stop there. Woodinville comes to the line. Shotgun formation, ball snap. Quick pass out to number 12, Ryan Bowles, senior wide receiver. Tackle made on the play there by Nick Gatien.
Gatien, yep. We're expecting him a lot of good defensive plays out of him, which we typically see anyway. But it's nice to see him get involved early.
Third and 5. Henry Grillo got a little excited. Popped across the line. So far what we're seeing in place of Nate Fisher and J.P. Jones, Hunter Hickson is in the inside linebacker position, that middle linebacker position, and Luke Morgan is on the outside. He's probably playing some sort of hybrid linebacker nickel type position. So with the penalty, it's going to be a first down. Will drops back. Pass is complete to number 22. He makes some moves, breaks some tackles, still on his feet. Pushing forward, still on his feet. Finally drug out of bounds by Agassi Owen around the 4-yard line. It's a catch and run for number 22, Casey Larson.
Nice run there. Just kept plugging away and was able to shake off 3 or 4 defenders off of his tackle.
Yeah, I thought he was stopped there a couple of times, and he kept his feet moving and just kind of spinning and stayed on his feet, and finally Owen drug him out. So that'll set up 1st and goal for the Falcons. Grothin now comes in under center. 3 backs in the backfield. It's going to be a pitch out to number 4. Stopped and hit at the line there. Rudin took the pitch. First encountered there by James Ursich. So ball's on the 5. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play there. Falcons will come to the line. Grothin under center. 2 backs behind him. Ball's given to Rudin, pushes forward into the line. First guy there for the Spartans, number 51, Henry Mann, grabbed him by the legs, and first guy there before he crashed into the line. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Falcons, 3rd and goal. Ball's placed on the 2-yard line. Falcons again come to the line. Grothin under center. Sends Rudin in motion. Hands the ball to the up back. He's wrapped up by Mann and drugged down in the backfield. Jackson Minold and Nick Gaty in there also to help. Ryan Bowles on the carry there. So that'll bring up 4th down. Little hip-hop hooray for the 90s kids.
A little bit of a generous spot, it looks like, on that one. I think he was knocked back a yard. But
yeah, that seems pretty wild. So offense is going to stay on the field. Rudin in the backfield with Grothin. Ball snap. Fake to Rudin. Ball goes around to end to number 22. He's stopped on the corner there. Great read by the Spartan defense. Great read by Luke Morgan and Jackson Minold there, keeping Casey Larson out of the end zone.
That was a great read. It looked like he had the corner open, and then that corner just collapsed.
Henry Mann in there on that tackle as well.
Yep.
It looked, the corners out there on that far side reacted well. Mann got out there quickly. So a couple turnover on downs here to start the game for Skyline and Woodinville. 6 minutes is ticked off the clock, 0-0. Skyline taking over from their own 6-yard line. Ball snap, handed to Josh Manoldi, brings it to the near side. Goes around the end, pushes forward, takes the ball up to about 12-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play.
Good
for the Spartans. Pick up for the Spartans. Pick up about 10 on the play there.
Yeah, look at Josh. He just puts his head down and just punches it out for another 5 or 6 yards.
He's got that very up and down, straight up sort of running style. But when he wants to pick up those extra yards, he can put his head down and push people around a little bit. So ball's on the 21, 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Grimmer takes snap. He's going to throw. Throws it right into the line. Was looking to connect with Cam Weir out on the far side, but that ball was batted down at the line by number 50, Makoa Paneku. 2nd and 10, 5 minutes on the clock here in the first quarter. Grimmer with 4 receivers, Minold in the backfield. Ball snapped, handed to Minold. Brings it to the near side, trying to stretch it out there on that line. Not much room. Whole gang of Falcons there to bring him down. Tackle made there by number 33, Cooper Angular.
Would you say a flock of Falcons? Is that what that is?
Yeah, I don't want to say the word flock because it sounds like something else. So I'm going to be very careful about that tonight, especially when we're going to talk about our sponsors, which we need to get to here in a second as we're almost halfway through the first quarter, or more than halfway through the first quarter. Grimmer, 3 receivers to the far side. He's going to throw, dropping back to pass. He's going to let it fly. He's got Mason Perillo, who pulled up, had contact.
Looked like he might have tripped. I don't know.
I think he might have misread the ball or something. He kind of pulled up a little bit there. Then there was contact. Field takes a snap. He's going to throw. Drops back to pass. Looking to his right. Lets one fly over the head of the intended receiver, Caden Vandewedge. So that'll bring up 4th down right at midfield.
He's lucky that ball was intercepted. There were 3 shirts right around there and 3 Spartans right around there.
Well, he did that thing where you throw it where no one can catch it. And then that way.
Well, Connor Schooneman had a shot at it too, and deep, a little bit deep. So
Connor Schooneman was in coverage on the play. So it looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th down, 4th and 6. Nope, quick kick, ball's away. Skyline was kind of expecting it. Cam Weir's going to let it bounce. Surprisingly.
You could just see him just.
That took a lot of self-control there. He's still right there around the ball. So it took a friendly Falcon roll. It'll be down around the 13-yard line. That's where the Spartans will start.
All right, and we're going to go to North Bend Chevrolet, who is excited to support the Skyline Spartan football and community with locations in North Bend, Bellevue, and Monroe.
And we've also got Wellborn and Pan Family Dentistry. They offer a variety of services designed to meet most of your dental needs, from regular checkups for both children and adults, from dental implants to cosmetic surgery and other types of restorative dental care. 1st and 10, Grimmer's going to throw, dropping back, looking for his outlet, tried to drop it off to Manold, led him a little too far out of reach. Pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, he was looking short all the way because Perillo was wide open downfield. Butterfingers.
These kids, man, they're ruthless. Mean girls. 2nd and 10, ball's on the 12-yard line. Grimmer with 4 receivers in the pattern. Luke Morgan isolated here to the near side. Perillo, Manold, and Weir all the way up top on the far side. Grimmer drops back, delayed handoff, goes to Manold. He hits the line, still on his feet. Takes the ball up to about the 17, gain of 4 or 5 on the play there. Our last sponsor for the quarter, Rakesh Parikh, honored to support Skyline High School football with an award-winning practice. They serve patients for aesthetic and cosmetic surgeries. 3rd and 5. Grimmer drops back, looks over the middle, finds Manold, takes the ball, cuts it back, pushes forward, takes the ball up to about the 25-yard line, which will be enough for the 1st down.
Great block by Jackson Manold that time. He took out 2 defenders just standing there and just kind of making himself available and wiggling around. Man, that was really impressive.
Nice route by Manold. He went right to the 1st down marker, caught the ball. Then he did that scary thing where you run backwards a little bit. He was able to push through, take the ball up to the 25. So 1st and 10. You're going to see Mason Perillo now take the snap at quarterback. Grimmer split out wide with Manold. Perillo takes the ball, bringing it to the near side. He's slowed up, met near the line by Cooper Aguilar. Pick up of maybe 2, 3 on the play there.
If nothing else, that'll keep the defense guessing.
Yeah, good change of pace, a different look that they do feature from time to time, probably for that exact reason. Grimmer back behind the center in the pistol. Manold back there with him. Luke Morgan isolated to the near side. Grimmer takes snap, turns, hands the ball to Manold. running up the far side, making some room, finding his way, running up along the far sideline, still on his feet. Finally, the play is whistled dead up around the 41-yard line. Josh Manold takes that for 13 yards and a Spartan first down. He stepped out of bounds, 18 seconds left to play here in the first.
He was still carrying people down 15 yards down the field.
Yeah, he wasn't ready to stop. Darn sidelines.
That's the energy we like to see.
So just for everybody who's playing along at home, we've got a couple of things in between quarters. I'm going to start running down playoff scenarios, but also at halftime. Right as we go into halftime, we've got a really cool video that highlights the seniors on the Skyline Spartan football team tonight. So you definitely want to stick around for the first few minutes of halftime to see that. Flags fly, play clock's at 0.
Perello back at quarterback. Looks like there was some mix-up trying to get people set.
So that'll march them back 5, make it 1st and 15. But yeah, as I was saying, really great video. So stick around for those first few minutes at halftime. It's about 4 minutes long. It won't feel like that. It's a really cool video. Perello takes a snap, fakes the handoff to Manold, runs right into a Woodinville defender, number 75, Alex Croman. A loss of 1 on the play. We'll make it 2nd and 16, and that bell will expire the first quarter. So 0-0 after 12 minutes of play. So let's jump into some of these scenarios for the playoffs. As I mentioned, Woodinville, Bothell, Mount Si, and Skyline are all 3-2. So the results of those 2 games tonight will define the 2, 3, 4, and 5 seed in KingCo. So the first scenario, Skyline wins and Mount Si wins. This is sort of our best case scenario, right? This puts Skyline at number 2 since they beat Mount Si. Mount Si would then be number 3. Woodinville will be number 4 because Woodinville beat Bothell. Bothell will be in at number 5, and then the number 6 position is locked up by North Creek. Now, Skyline wins, Bothell wins. Bothell takes the 2 position because they beat Skyline. Skyline's in at number 3. Mount Si would be 4, Woodinville 5. So those are good. That's what we're hoping for, that outcome, that 2 or 3. If we win tonight, we're guaranteed 2 or 3. If we lose, on the other hand, could fall a little bit differently. Woodinville wins tonight, Mount Si wins. Mount Si is number 2 because they beat Woodinville. Woodinville is number 3. Bothell's number 4, and Skyline drops all the way to number 5.
Yep.
Now, if Woodinville wins and Bothell wins, Woodinville becomes the number 2 seed. Bothell is 3, Skyline 4, and Mount Si would be 5. So lots riding on tonight's game for all the KingCo teams. Starting the second half, 2nd and 16 for the Spartans. Grimmer dropping back to pass. Nobody open, rolls to his left, lets one fly. Looking for Luke Morgan, sort of overshot him there. We'll bring up a 3rd and long.
It was good of Grimmer to at least look at his 3rd option. He had plenty of time that time, so boy, it would sure be nice to see the offensive line give him those extra couple seconds to look at his 2nd and 3rd options.
Well, the other thing we need to look at too, right, is if you can see down here, you guys can't see right now, you can see the running back, Casey Larson. He's playing about 10 yards off of Cam Weir right now. So nothing deep. They're not going to give up anything deep. Grimmer hooking up with Jackson Manold.
Boy, you sure called that. Cam Weir was just standing there waiting for the ball, and that's definitely something that can. I mean, the running back is big. We know that Cam Weir is quick. He would be off and running at least to the inside if he can, fake him out. So I don't, lots of scenarios there.
Yeah, absolutely. And Weir, I think they're generally looking for Weir for the big play. Might be some opportunity there just to get the ball in his hands in a short yardage pass and let him go to work with the ball in his hands. Sean Lee on to punt. The ball bounces around the 31. Very nice Skyline bounce. Rolls around down to the 21-yard line. Down there by number 80, Siler Jones. And that's where the Spartans will take over. So with all that talk of seeding and where we land and everything, this plays into a round of 32 of the playoffs. So Kinko teams will be seeded against other teams from different conferences around the state, potentially. And the winners from those games will move on into the round of 16. Falcons taking over. Ball's going to be on the 20-yard line. Grothin takes a snap. Rolling to his left, being pursued. Dumps the ball off there to number 15. He's hit. Ball pops out. So the pass was completed to number 15, Bernard Moore. James Urshitz came in and made a big hit. Ball was fumbled and then recovered along the sideline by Adrian Caloza.
James Ursich with a big hit.
So just short of the first down marker. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Grothin sends Larson in motion, takes the snap, hands the ball to Rudin. Rudin finds a little room in the center of the line, pushes his way up to around the 32-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, shameless plug. Stick around for the first few minutes of halftime. My son, Skylar Enns, will be a highlight of the senior video. We're going to show that. It's about, like Rob said, 4 minutes long. You really want to stick around for that. It's some really great stuff.
Very, very cool. Skylar is very talented. He runs the camera down on the field for us and also the the open to the show if you saw that. Rudin finds some room, still on his feet. Nick Gatien finally connects with him, brings him down around the 45-yard line. Gain of about 13 by Chase Rudin, just finding a gaping hole in the offensive line. Runs the ball up to the 45. Nick Gatien, one of the seniors, playing here tonight for the Spartans. Line shifts from the near side to the far side.
Movement.
We have a false start there.
Yep.
on the Falcons. We'll thank Western Tile and Marble. They're known as the leader in natural stone and commercial flooring industry, with the goal of becoming the benchmark for excellence in specialty contracting. Western Tile and Marble. And then also Evergreen, Chevrolet, and Ford Lincoln devoted themselves to helping and serving their customers with excellence. They believe the cars they offer are of their highest quality. Grothin with the ball, rolling to his right. Can't find anybody. He's going to uncork one. He's got a receiver open who goes up, makes the catch. Still on his feet and pushed down by James Ursich. Catch is made by Casey Larson. Just sort of a broken play there. Grothin rolling to his right. Spartans strung it out pretty well. Cover just sort of broke down, and the taller Larson went up over James Ursich to make that catch. Ursich shoved him, pushed him to the ground. So it'll be first and goal on the 3. Whistles are blowing. It looks like we have a timeout on the field.
Injury timeout.
Okay.
Agassi Owens down there.
Agassi Owen being tended to in the end zone there. We'll hit some more sponsors here while they tend to Agassi. Pacific Fitness Products, providing professional fitness space design consultations and a premium selection of fitness equipment from the best brands in the industry. Pacific Fitness Products.
And New Vision Eye Care. How about that?
Thanking him with a loudspeaker at the same time.
The local Sammamish Eye Care team will take care of your eye care needs for every member of your family. So stop in, or give us a call today to set up your annual eye exam.
8 minutes and 44 seconds left to play in the second quarter. I'm going to go back and highlight some of the playoff scenarios. So basically what happens is 6 seeds from Kinko will play next week against 6 other seeds from other conferences around the state. The winners of those games will advance to a round of 16, which is the WIAA playoff, the official WIAA playoff bracket. Now, according to what I know, that round of 16 is seeded by a committee where RPI is not what actually defines the seeding, right? But it'll define the initial seeding based on those winning teams. But then they're also seeded by the committee based on a number of other things. You see Zane Cueva coming through the line and bringing Chase Rudin down in the backfield.
Cueva. Great tackle there.
Rudin comes up limping, trying to kind of feel his leg there. That was a big hit by Cueva. It was like nobody even knew he was coming.
Yeah. Yep, he is wiggling his ankle there.
So Grothin in the shotgun. Timeout. Woodinville's going to take a timeout on that play. So anyway, the seeding happens, and the winners of next week get seeded into the round of 16, where RPI is only a data point that's considered. There's a committee that will actually seed the teams based on a couple of things. They'll look at RPI. There's other things they're looking at, too. They don't want anybody inter-conference playing, so 2 Kinko teams are very unlikely to play each other. The other thing they're looking at, too, is for hardships in regards to travel and things like that. Oftentimes, they don't want to seed teams that are going to have to travel super far 2 weeks in a row. It's kind of a consideration for the teams on the east side. Just try to make it a little easier for the student athletes. But anyway, those teams will get seeded, and then that's when the playoffs start, technically. So we do have to not only win tonight, but we've also got to win next week if we want to make it into that round of 16. So hopefully that made probably not as much sense as my RPI conversation, which was totally smart but totally wrong. Rudin takes a handoff, pushes through the line, stops short of the goal line. Except maybe 3 on the play. Looks like they're going to spot the ball at the 2.
Brought down by an army of Spartans.
So Spartans are bringing a few extra big bodies on the line. Falcons are going to stay in a shotgun. Grothin drops back. He's looking to throw. He lets it fly. Ball's up. Ball is caught but out of bounds by Casey Larson. Nice coverage there by Jackson Minold. The replay there, you see him dropping back, lets it rip. Larson able to get it, but he sort of went up out of bounds. Jackson Minold just put a little shove on him just to make sure.
Yeah.
Seeing the play through.
4th down, and they're calling it 2, but that marker sure looks like it's inside the 1.
Yeah, the ball's on. I think it's on the 2. I think they got that right. So shotgun for Grothin. Goes to Rudin. Rudin pushing forward. No signal from the referees yet. No signal from the referees. Skyline saying no score. Woodinville's signaling touchdown, but right now the refs are just pulling bodies off, so it's going to be a turnover on downs. Stopped short of the goal line.
Wow.
Chase Rudin ran into a dirty wall of people down at the bottom of that pile. Jackson Dempsey.
Jackson Minold.
That was a whole gang. Jackson Dempsey, I think, was the first guy there. And then they just brought him down in just a pure wall. Rudin had a good head of steam heading that way, but not enough to carry him across the line.
That ball is about as close to the goal line as you can get.
It is literally as close to the goal line as you can get. So it's great that we stopped them from scoring, but now we've got to be able to move the ball the very small margin of error here for the
basically,
Spartans.
Yeah, they're going to be hiking it into the end zone.
They basically got 100 yards to go here to score. This will be a nice 100-yard drive for the Spartans if they can put something together here. So Grimmer in the shotgun. He's got 4 receivers, 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Falcons are showing blitz, bringing pressure from the corner. Grimmer gets the ball away, caught by Cam Weir right around the 5. He's pulled out of bounds by Casey Larson. So a little bit of room to work here.
Yeah, you called that. They must have seen it upstairs.
Well, I hope they see it before I do, because he's playing off. I mean, that's going to be something that they're going to have to keep honest. If they want to use Cam as the weapon that he is, they're going to have to bring that defense in tighter on him.
Yep, agreed.
And make him earn it.
Be interesting to see if they put him on the weak side or the long side. Give him some room.
Weir, Manold, Perello, Morgan in at receiver. Grimmer drops back. He's looking for Luke Morgan. He goes up, makes a great catch on the far side. Finally spun down around the 32-yard line. Great catch there by Luke Morgan.
Luke Morgan. Wow. He just reached up and grabbed it.
I mean, that's what they teach you to do. You go up and get the ball at its highest point. Luke a little outsized there by the defensive back, number 30, Adrian Erickson.
It was
Luke
really
just
nice.
went up and took it.
It was nice that the refs let the play continue too, because that could have gone on any kind of some kind of interference too.
Absolutely.
The defender wasn't looking back at the ball.
He was not, and that's probably why they let it go, as Luke made a really nice play on it there. That last play, 4-yard gain by Josh Manold, taking the ball the right side of the line. Here's the catch. You see Luke go up and just pull it down.
He just yanked
right
it
off the top of Erickson's head there. 2nd and 5. 3 receivers to the far side for Grimmer. Takes a snap, drops back, looking to his left. He finds Manold over the middle. Ball's in the hand of the junior running back. He makes a move. Breaks the tackle, takes the ball up to the Falcon 40-yard line. So a couple of big plays, and Skyline's chewed up 60 of that 100 yards they need to go to get a score.
Yeah, I watched him practice that play a couple of times by just lobbing the ball over the defensive line and get it to Josh.
It's a dangerous play because that zone's going to be open there. If those linebackers come down or they're sitting back too deep. Ball's handed to Manold. He goes up the left side of the line, pushes forward, takes the ball to about the 36. Josh Manold has just a fantastic season. Over 1,000 yards. Junior running back has been just rock solid in on probably literally every snap. Doesn't miss much. Just been a great workhorse. He's had a great season. Really compliments to Josh. Grimmer takes the snap, hands the ball to Manold. Looking for some running room, moving forward, finds some. Lumbers and falls out just past the 29, 28-yard line. That'll give him a first down. Chains will move.
That's classic offensive line work there, where, Manold could have bounced outside and tried to get some yards that way, but he followed his defenders right through the pack, and he's just able to power through with the help of the right side of the offensive line.
He's got that kind of old school move where he just puts his hand on the back of the offensive lineman and just sort of follows them.
I think it's most of the time it's Trevor.
That's a good guy to follow. Grimmer dropping back. He's looking for Weir. He's covered. Rolling to his left. Dumps the ball off to Jackson Manold. Makes the catch, still on his feet. Picks up a couple of yards up to about the 25, maybe a gain of 3.
Oh, I was hoping he wasn't aiming for Perello, man, because Perello was the guy covering Perello was hoping he was going to get the ball because he was on his way.
So there was lots of whistles, and there's a flag down on the field.
Oh, there's a flag.
Ref still sorting it out. Here's official word from the referee. Defensive holding. The 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. That'll give Skyline a first down.
You don't see that too often. I didn't see where that was.
I think it might have happened down here with Weir. As the flag came in from the near side, and Weir was his primary target, and Cam was trying to make Casey Larson work. Casey Larson listed at 6'2". Cam Weir running about 5'6". Handoff there to Manold, still on his feet, pulled down just short of the 10-yard line. Looked like he went down a little awkwardly. He's a little slow to get up. That's not a great sign. Looks like he's shaking it off though. Second down, ball's on the 12. Grimmer in the shotgun. Cam Weir isolated down here to the near side. Grimmer takes a snap, drops back, looks to his left, rolls right. Not much room, nobody open. He's going to be drugged down and sacked by number 33, Trevor Larson. Also number 50, Makoa Peneku, combine on the stop. So that'll put the ball back at the 18-yard line officially, making it about a third and 10. Spartans are in field goal range. There's no wind or anything, so ideal conditions for Sean Lee if they decide to go that route. Grimmer takes the snap, looking to his left. Now he rolls again to his right. He lets the ball go. Looking for Mason Perello. A little hole in the zone there at the front of the end zone. A little out of reach. So Sean Lee, the field goal unit, will come on to kick. Good job by Grimmer there to sort of keep things alive as it was breaking down. I think it was a good choice. Would have been a tough play for Perello, but out of the hands, not a chance for anybody to really make a play on that one.
Yeah.
So Sean Lee on for the 35-yard attempt. Jackson Manold will hold. Ball's down. Lee gets it up, but he splits the uprights. The kick is good.
It's good.
So with 2:47 to go in the first half of play, we see our first points of the night. Sean Lee putting the Spartans on the board, 3-0.
And we see, really that's the only time that the Spartans have been in the red zone this game. And not a really good showing this time, but I think there was just too much time trying to develop. Of course, Grimmer was looking off and, trying to get to an open receiver, third options and such. But again.
Also with Manold on that first down play coming up a little late, I wonder if the play callers were a little hesitant to give him the ball. A couple more sponsors here to hit. Safeco Insurance, sold exclusively through local independent agents who offer ease of choice and advice to purchase coverage that you need to protect your family. Contact the local Safeco agent today.
And Christian Mainly Orthodontics has been around an honored community member since 1991, creating award-winning smiles for decades.
So we're 2 minutes and 40 seconds, 7 game seconds away from halftime, where we'll be honoring the seniors with a really slick video. Nick Gatian, Connor Schooneman, Nate Fisher, Michael Grimmer, Jackson Manold, James Urchitz, J.P. Jones, Agassi Owen, Henry Grillo, Alex Tucker, Colin Amick, Trevor Steinbach, and Jackson Dempsey will all be featured. Sean Lee puts the ball in the air to the far side. Kick is spinning, going to be taken around the 15-yard line by Rudin. Spun down around the 25. Tackle made by number 42, Colin Champ, on the stop.
Brought down by number 42, Colin Champ.
So really cool video piece coming up honoring the Spartan seniors. I encourage you to stick around and watch that. Just the first few minutes of halftime. You'll probably cry.
It'll be worth it, I promise.
I cried only a little. I haven't met, I don't really know any of these kids, but I was like, wow, that's a powerful video.
Defense.
So Spartan defense on the field. 2 minutes, 41 seconds left to go. Grothin rolling back, rolling to his left. Lets one fly. Catch is made. Up around the 42-yard line. Ball carrier takes the ball up to around the 48. Catch made there by Ryan Bowles.
Stops the clock out of bounds, too.
So Skyline has had a little bit of trouble right around keeping focus and keeping teams out of the end zone right before halftime. That's happened the last few games. I just think they kind of lose focus and other teams push on that. Handoff goes to Rudin. He finds a spot in the middle. Number 8, William Simon, steps up, puts a hand on him, and brings Rudin down around the 50-yard line. Gain of about 5 or 6.
Nice to see Will Simon getting some reps. Junior.
Number 8, Will Simon.
Clock ticks, 2 minutes. Just over 2 minutes left to go. Grothin takes snap, drive back, looking to his right. Lets one fly over the middle. Sort of a sliding catch made on his knees there by Casey Larson. Up around the 25-yard line. So big chunk plays here. Grothin showing off his arm, very strong arm.
He's got a lot of time to pass, too. He can see things developing and get that ball out.
Levi Grothin, junior quarterback. Ball gets out there to Casey Larson. Takes it forward, stays in bounds, clock runs. Larson still down on the field.
Number 8, Will Simon with the tackle.
Will Simon on the stop there. Larson looking at his left leg, pointing to his left ankle. So we'll take a little break here on senior night. Spartans playing for a lot here, holding a very slim lead with $1:30 left to go in the first half, 3-0. Spartans, they've just had this weird thing where they seem to kind of lose focus right before halftime, and they've given up big chunk plays and scores going into halftime, and I think that affects momentum.
Yeah, you know it, and it's not like the secondary isn't out there covering. It's just that the quarterback's getting a lot of time to throw the ball. I think the Spartans are only have 3 or 4 up men, and typically in the past we've seen the Spartan defensive line really step up and somebody will get through. But I think the linebackers are staying back and maybe playing a little bit of prevent. And with that much time, really, the quarterback's 6'2". He's able to spot things.
A lot of times, strong arm, only rushing 3, and it's just hard to keep coverage. It's hard to stay in coverage. The receivers definitely get the advantage at that point.
Yep.
So Casey Larson being helped off by some teammates very gingerly, not able to put any weight on his left leg. He's their leading pass catcher tonight. Also their kick returner, so a big loss there for Woodinville. Grothin takes a snap. It's a screen. They're looking for Rudin. He's got blockers in front of him. Will Simon coming up from his safety position to make, actually Nick Gatien, first guy there to contact Rudin. Clock's still running. Minute 15 left to go. That's a first down for the Falcons. Ball's on the 13-yard line. Grothin takes snap, hands the ball to Rudin. Rudin makes a move just past the line, then drug down in that second level of defense.
So again, we're seeing as Woodinville gets closer to the goal line, the Spartan defense is able to kind of, bunch up in the center and maybe get a little bit quicker to the quarterback with less room. So again, we saw that the last series of Woodinville too, where they went up to the 0-yard line and were able to stop, and that's because everybody was bunched up there. In that case, what do? Do you send the linebackers back or do you send them in?
Exactly. So that short little gain of about 4 there. 2nd down and 5. Ball's on the 8, so Woodinville can get another first down. This is a timeout's been called, 30-second timeout by the Spartans, just to kind of regroup, get a plan together for these last 54 seconds.
I think the Falcons burned a timeout. Unless the
Oh, that's
scoreboard's
right,
wrong.
they did. Pardon me. So that was that is also they signaled that too. That's what I saw. I just report wrong things like RPI rankings. And
You're trying to keep me on my toes, aren't you?
playoffs
I
stuff.
think
I
that's
just
what
see
it
it in
is.
many ways. They're like Easter eggs for people.
Am I watching the game or the moon?
Yeah, well, this guy is not credible. 2nd and 5, ball on the 8. So they put a few seconds back on the clock. 58 seconds left to go. Grothin under center. Whistles blew. Timeout Spartans. Now it's a timeout Spartans. Turns out I'm a fortune teller. So yeah, coming up here, about 58 seconds, we've got a really cool video highlighting the seniors, the Spartan seniors, who I rattled off the list very quickly, but we'll run it down for you again. Guys playing potentially their last game at Spartan Stadium tonight. Nicholas Gatien, Connor Schooneman, Nate Fisher, quarterback Michael Grimmer, wide receiver safety Jackson Manold, James Ursich, J.P. Jones, Agassi Owen, Henry Grillo, Alex Tucker, Colin Amick, Trevor Steinbach, and Jackson Dempsey. These guys all huge contributors for the Spartans this year. Those guys have a lot to be proud of. Hopefully they can win what's already been a really tough, tight game. These two teams look like they're just sort of mirroring each other.
It's really nice to see very few penalties. So both teams are working very hard to get their yardage.
Yeah, playing disciplined. And both teams moving the ball fairly well. Grothin comes out under center. 2 running backs behind him. He turns, fires. Looking for number 8, Ryan Salama. Ball was defensed by number 1, Nick Gatien.
Gatien, look at him.
Gatien and Schooneman out there on the corners tonight. Cam Weir not getting a lot of play at corner tonight, but Schooneman and Gatien have pretty much been locked down most of the season. Both guys have had huge marquee games for the Spartans this year.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So 3rd down, ball on the 8. Woodinville's got 3 receivers to the far side. Grothin fakes the handoff to Rudin. Tosses it up to the far side. The throw goes errant. Looking for Adrian Caloza was sort of the nearest receiver out of that trips formation.
Spartan defense.
The Spartan defense buckling down, stiffening up. Woodinville's going to send on their field goal unit. Number 30, Aiden Erickson, cornerback / kicker. Got whistles. Like maybe a timeout. Timeout by Skyline.
That's an interesting call.
You got timeouts to burn, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they thought that maybe the personnel was Smelled like a fake. They just maybe wanted to go over that. Skyline's been beat on a couple special team fakes this year that have been decisive plays in games. The big return, the big fake punt against Bothell.
Right.
To really sort of change the whole momentum of that game.
For sure.
Well, AC/DC there. Well, AC/DC, like AC/DC, Kyle?
I do.
You seem like an AC/DC guy. I like that.
Bon Scott.
Bon Scott. I got a picture of myself next to the Bon Scott statue there in Perth, Australia.
Nice.
Woodinville on the kick. There's snaps down. The kick is up. Just inside the left upright. So we've got a tie game. 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Woodinville 3. Skyline 3.
Both teams sputtering in the red zone.
Yeah, which kind of seems. Yeah, once the offenses sort of tighten up and the defense gets in a little closer, teams having trouble moving the ball after that.
Oh, they brought the crutches out for their.
Oh, for Larson.
Larson, yeah.
Yeah. He's still got his helmet on. He's up on the training table. Trainer's talking to him, giving him crutch 101, which I'm sure he's not very excited about.
Yeah.
So never like to see that.
No, sir.
And definitely a big hit for the Falcons as they come out here to kick the ball away to the Spartans. Cam Weir, Luke Morgan are deep. They're going to squib kick it right into the center of the field, right into Will Simon. The ball literally came
right there.
Had a line, hit him right in the breadbasket. He did a pretty good job stopping it and corralling it.
Good field position.
So good field position, yeah. A little trickery, at least trying to keep it away from the playmakers. Will Simon did a nice job, whether he was ready for that or not.
Well, they practice that a lot. The ball comes to you, you fall on it, and that's it.
Well, then well executed. Practice makes perfect. Grimmer with 4 receivers. He takes the snap, looking to his left. He's going to drop it out to his outlet, Josh Manold. He makes the move, pushes the ball upfield, picks up about 3. Lots of whistles. Timeout Skyline. That's their final timeout. 38 seconds left to go here. Now the other thing to sort of highlight here not only was Casey Larson, the top pass catcher for the Falcons, but that is also the guy who was covering pretty much locked up on Cam Weir.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if this timeout has something to do with trying to get the ball to Skyline's leading receiver.
Still playing. They're still playing off of him. 5 yards.
Yep. That's only half a 10 then. Grimmer takes a snap, drops back. Forward, dumps the ball out to Manold. Gets the ball up to the 45. They're about 3 yards short of the first down. The clock is going to tick. Skyline with no timeouts. It's now 3rd down in about 4. Grimmer takes the snap and clocks it.
I bet you he really hurt that ball too.
Yeah, he did not. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. So that'll bring up.
He got that one penalty called on him for intentional grounding that really looked like a spike a couple games ago.
Right, a couple games ago. It was very, very odd. So there's 19 seconds left. It's now 4th down. Ball's the midway stripe. A little bit of strategy here, because if you don't make it, you give the Falcons another shot at the end zone. And Kyle and I have already sort of highlighted some of Skyline's woes around big plays around the half. Grimmer drops back. He rolls to his right. He lets it fly. Cam Weir's wide open. He makes the catch. Does the he tried to do something big, and then he did the smart thing and got out of bounds.
He got out of bounds.
That was hard for him. You could
I bet
tell.
it was.
You could tell, but a smart play by the junior wide receiver.
And they were playing way off of him and in a prevent defense, so he was able to get that ball and easily get the first down and out of bounds.
So a couple of options here for Skyline, because they are encroaching on Sean Lee field goal territory. So if they can get another completion and get the ball out of bounds, they don't have to be in the end zone. And that's what they're going to look for. Cam Weir makes the catch, gets down in bounds right around the 22-yard line.
Look at Cam Weir with a catch.
Let's watch the replay here. Grimmer lets it fly. The ball goes in high. Weir goes up, gets both feet down. 6 seconds left to go, and they are going to bring on Sean Lee. So a little strategic play, going for the points rather than the big play. Going to try to put 3 on the board going into halftime and take a little bit of momentum.
That's a 43-yarder from Sean, something we haven't seen this year.
Ball's down. The kick is up.
It looks good.
It looks.
Oh!
The signal is no good. Ball sailed all the way across from the near hash and missed on the just outside the far upright. So, quickly. 3-3 going into halftime. Senior night here. Lots on the line. We are going to kick to our senior tribute video, produced, edited, shot by our own Skylar Enns.
They're going to have a play to run on the Woodinville side, it looks like.
Okay.
They're going to put a second back on the clock. Okay.
Whatever, Kyle. All right, so I sort of led up to it very dramatically. But anyway, here's that video we've been telling you about, highlighting Skyline seniors and the awesome year they've had.
Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she is waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar. And I know I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget, but between the drinks and subtle things, the holes in my apologies, you know, I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. No, I know that I'm not all that you got. I guess that I just thought maybe we could find new ways to fall apart. But our friends are back, so let's raise a toast. 'Cause I found someone to carry me home tonight.
the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight.
The next song was featured in the 1973 rock musical, The Rocky Horror Show, and in the 1975 film adaptation, The Rocky Horror Picture Show. This is The Time Warp. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for our amazing Skyline Band. Under the direction of drum majors Arena Snitsar and Ella Ranjan. And we can't end our home season without giving a huge shout out to the Skyline Band director, the man, the myth, the legend, the maestro, Dave Pitt. Dave, on behalf of the entire Spartan Nation, thank you for all you do. You are amazing and we appreciate you. Thank you, Dave, and thank you, Skyline Band. Every home game we recognize the Skyline Youth Football Team of the Week. This week we welcome Skyline Youth Varsity Team to midfield, coached by Matt Lowe. Skyline Youth Football partners with Skyline High School Football and the Spartan Quarterback Club to help guide and inspire the next generation of high school football players. This year's Skyline Youth Varsity team is led by head coach Matt Lowe, assistant coaches Derek Pratt, Bernard Brenner, Josh Bielke, Carlos Boho, Mike Oglior, Tim Howell, Eli Hoopus, Steve Birnbaum, and Matt Jones. Now, let's meet the varsity players. Braden, Natnall, Max, Andrew, Eli, Grayson, Caleb, Luke, Bishop, Nolan, Chex, Tice, Gabriel, Charlie, Colton, Ari, Leonidas, Graham, Byron, Neelan, Rain, Griffin, Cooper, Jeremiah, Jack, Oliver, Cooper, Bodie, Caden, Oliver, Preston, Ethan, James, and Graham. One more time for your youth, Varsity Spartans. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to extend a special thank you to all the incredible individuals who gave their time as a volunteer this 2023 season. We are so grateful. It takes many committed volunteers to make a football program successful, and you did an amazing job. Here are a few of the things our volunteers were responsible for. Team meals, the Spirit Trailer, program design and printing, fundraising and sponsorships, game night experience, including us in the booth, game and event photography and videography, event planning like senior night and the soiree auction, the live stream that has been watched from all over the world. We could go on and on. Our volunteers give so much to our players, coaches, and community. Nothing is too small or insignificant. It's been said before that many hands make light work, and we couldn't be more appreciative to all of your efforts. The Quarterback Club is planning an exclusive event to recognize and celebrate our volunteers. If you have volunteered this year, we'll be in touch with you very soon about this exciting event. Thank you once again, and go Spartans!
All right, welcome back.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Spartan QB Club live stream broadcast booth. We got a tie game here. Woodinville 3, Spartans 3. It's been a back and forth game that has just sort of ended. Some good drives by both teams. Neither one able to punch the ball into the end zone. So we find ourselves here 3-3 update from up north at Pop Keeney Stadium. Mount Si leading the Bothell Cougars at home 27-6. So it looks like it's at this point with a game looking like that. It looks like, what did you say? We're either going to be
2 or 5.
2 or 5. So with a win, that puts us at number 2, Kinko. And with a loss, it puts us at number 5. So
that's how close it is,
it's
right?
either the best or worst case scenario. Either way, but it basically kind of. So what that tells is that Skyline is in control of their own destiny here, and so they can grab a little bit of momentum here with a good, strong defensive stand here in the first part of the second half.
Yeah, I'd like to see a key to the second half would be the defensive line maybe putting an extra backup and putting some more pressure on their quarterback. And because twice we've seen them get downfield quick, but we're stopped both times when the defense was crunched up. So maybe put a linebacker up on the line or something where we're getting some additional pressure. Of course, that takes it out of the backfield, but their quarterback is just getting way too much time to find an open receiver.
So a couple injury updates. Casey Larson for Woodinville on crutches, helmet off. He's wearing a hoodie. Looks like he is probably done for the night. From the Skyline side, Agassi Owen doubtful to come back in the second half. So, some significant injuries for both teams, a little bit more adversity to overcome in this already close game. A little programming note here as we get ready for kickoff for the second half. We're going to do the kickoff here, and as action opens up, Kyle will be leading an interview with Spartan Quarterback Club President Steve Grimmer. So that'll be a really cool interview. That's just up here in a few seconds. So hang with us for that. And then, of course, for the rest of the game, hopefully you guys stuck around and got to watch that senior tribute video that opened up halftime. Really, really cool piece put together by our own stream team, camera operator, editor, Skylar Enns. Really talented young man. So 3-3 here to start the second half. Sean Lee puts it up in the air. Kick goes to the far side. Bobbled around the 9-yard line. Picked up, makes a move on his feet. Kicks the ball out to about the 18-yard line. Little Jewel on the return.
Number 2, Mason Morello with the tackle.
So as the Falcons open up here and Skyline starts on defense, we're going to go to Steve Grimmer, Quarterback Club President. Steve, welcome to the booth.
Thanks, guys. Good to be
Steve,
here.
welcome.
Thank you.
Steve is the president of the Quarterback Club for the Skyline Booster Club, and he's done an amazing job not only putting this live stream together, but does a lot of other community events for not only the quarterback for the Skyline Spartan ball team, but for other events too. Do you have what other events does the Skyline Quarterback Club sponsor?
Ooh.
Just kind of a quick rundown.
Our job is really to create the off-season program that gets the players and the kids and the coaches, the community all ready for the season. So once the season starts, a lot of our job is done. And I might get some credit, but I can tell you that we have some really, really good members on the Quarterback Club that put tremendous amount of work in all year round. So it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Nice. So how did you get to be the president? I mean, is there an election or somebody just volunteered your name, or how did that work out?
Well, when it comes to youth football, there's you don't have to go out and kind of there's not a big election process in it. It's kind of you get it by, good play. You get it by. I've probably lost. That's why I got it. But I've been involved in the program, youth program, and coaching for a long time. And prior to me, John Steinbach, Jim Neal, they did a really good job pulling me in when my son was a freshman. And we've done that as well, pulling in people like Todd Erickson, pulling in people, Brent Hickson, getting people that are vested in the program, want the program to do well. So that's all it is. It's just getting parents that volunteer, that have an interest in the program, that have a kid in the program, and that's what we've done.
So there's a couple of firsts this season, right? You had the fundraiser at the beginning of the season. You have this live stream going. Are there any other firsts that you've kind of championed with the quarterback club?
Well, no. I mean, we're just trying to put out a blueprint that's repeatable year in and year out. We're giving now out iPads to weekly to at the home games for students that are showing school spirit. So for us, and you're involved in this heavily, this is what you see. It's the game day experience that yourself and Ryan and the rest of the crew have done a tremendous job with. So it's great to see all the hard work show up on Friday nights. Win or lose, these kids are competing.
Yeah, and really it's all about the kids, right? And we've seen a lot of evidence with that, with the quarterback club and their involvement. So let's get a little bit more into the family thing. So I was actually talking to Michael yesterday during practice. The coaches probably didn't. Well, anyway, I was talking to Michael just briefly, and he said really you kind of got involved with baseball first.
That's right.
And then it went into kind of the football and kind of expand a little bit. Can you give us a little bit of background with you and Michael? And
I started coaching my son in baseball early. I enjoy it. It's a way to spend time with your kids. It's a way to contribute. Coaching's not easy. Coaching your own son is even more difficult, but it's rewarding at the same time. I'm sitting here with a lot of pride tonight. We have 13 seniors. 11 of them I have coached. The other 2 have just come into the program while in high school. But it's rewarding. It's really rewarding. A lot of work. You don't get paid for it, but it's really rewarding.
Well, that's really impressive. And then at the senior dinner last week, I heard you talking about, you came in with 50 kids and as freshmen, and now you're left with 13. Really, these are kind of the cream of the crop, right, of what's come into the program.
Yeah, that's somewhat natural. You want a program that has 100-plus kids so you can field 3 teams. We fell a little short of that this year. It's natural that as the kids grow, some lose, some start to get into other sports and start to specialize a little bit. But when you look at these 13 kids, they put a lot of work in, a lot of effort.
Yep.
This is not just a 3 or 4 month sport. These kids put an easy 10 to 11 months of work in to play here for just really only 2.5 months.
Agreed. So I'm going to try to wrap it up here. Do you have any final things that you want to talk about? I mean,
I'll just say,
we really appreciate the support you've given us.
You guys are doing amazing. This is what you guys are doing for the broadcast. So much better. So much. It's amazing what we've done from last year to this year. But you guys make it look easy. We appreciate all the work, all the volunteers, all our sponsors. That's what it's about. The sponsors, the parents, the volunteers. The community we have. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate your time.
Appreciate it. Good luck.
All right, thanks, Steve. We're back to some action here. Steve's son, Michael, completing a pass out to Cam Weir here on the near sideline. Crossing over into Falcon territory, just over the midline stripe, about the 49-yard line. So Steve hit on a couple of things that we always sort of forget to thank people. There's so many volunteers and people involved in executing not just what we do, but this whole Friday night thing. And it's such a cool thing that happens in the fall around high school athletics. It's a really, really cool thing to be a part of, and we thank Steve and all his folks for helping out with that. Josh Manold takes the ball, pushes it up past the 45. He's going to have us a first down.
Yeah, they also run a booth out there where the quarterback club, they have their own cabin out there, what I don't know, what trailer out there
Trailer.
that they sell a lot of Skyline football and just Skyline gear out of there, and there's like he said, there's just so many volunteers that not only with the quarterback club but really around the school that help out.
So Spartans coming out, they shut Woodinville down on a 3-and-out. Grimmer gets the ball out to Mason Perello. Flag flies on the short bubble screen there. See what the penalty is. But so in just a recap, sort of the first 5 minutes or 4 minutes of the quarter, Woodinville took the kick. They went 3-and-out, kicked the ball. Skyline took over, and so far it's been a heavy dose of Josh Minold moving the ball to the field. Let's see what this penalty is here. So a little pick play there.
Pass interference on the offense.
Very interesting call.
I saw Nick Morgan fly out down on the ground. I'm not really sure what that was about.
It looked like the ball was behind the line, so it's weird that they would call pass interference, but is what it is. So that'll push the ball back 15 yards, puts the Spartans back around the 44, making it 1st and 25. Grimm will be in the pistol, Minold behind him. We are isolated on the near side here, 3 receivers to the far side. Takes a snap, quick pitch to Minold. Brings it to the short side of the field. Picks up a couple, maybe 2.
Number 22, Josh Minold on the carry.
It's second, still very long.
Forced out of bounds by
Interesting call, a sweep to the short side.
We'll thank Arena Sports here just real quickly. Start knocking off some of those other people that are so important to this broadcast as the sponsors. Arena Sports, they're in Issaquah, just added 100 arcade games, laser tag, all kinds of good stuff. Great for corporate events, birthday parties, any kind of event. Go check them out right there off of I-90 in Issaquah. 2nd and 23, Grimmer back to pass, throws the ball over the middle. Ball's caught by Jackson Minold. He takes the ball up to the original line of scrimmage around the 41-yard line.
15, Jackson Minold.
So they're going to spot the ball right at the 41. Pass from Grimmer to Minold.
That was a great call, and not too deep, just short enough, and they're not trying to get it all back at once.
So 3rd and manageable at this point, 3rd and 9. Defense is showing blitz. They bring it, Grimmer lets it fly, overshoots Cam Weir just beyond, who would run his route just beyond the marker. So it'll bring up 4th and 10 here. Looks like Coach Jerv's going to opt to play the field position game here and bring on Sean Lee to punt.
I think it's a good call.
The way this game's been going, yeah, field position's a huge thing. So back to receive for the Falcons, number 21, Alex Torgeson. Just gets the snap off before the play clock runs out. Torgeson takes the ball around the 6, runs the ball right up the middle, up that, well, I shouldn't say up the middle, up that far hash there where he caught the ball. Finally dragged down around the 20-yard line. Ball will be spotted at the 22. That's where the Falcons will take over.
Nice job by the Spartans to stay in their lane and not let him get upfield. Their deep guy pulled a Cam Weir and grabbed the ball and just started running upfield.
It worked. So Falcons will start in the 21. Levi Grothin in the shotgun. Two receivers, takes a snap, hands the ball to Rudin. Rudin coming out to the near side. Caught in the backfield by Connor Schooneman.
Yeah, three or four Spartans got their hands on him and slowed him down just enough for Connor to get there. Luke Morgan, I think, was there to get a hand on him first.
So he picked up a couple, maybe one on that play. Goes in the shotgun, Rudin next to him. Takes a snap, looks to his right, completes the pass out there to Salamea. Brought down by Connor Schooneman, who's still on the ground. Looks like we're going to have an injury timeout. Connor Schooneman still on his back. Catch made there by Rayon Salame.
Let's go ahead and do a couple of spots while we
Yeah,
have
absolutely.
the time. Sarah Miller Group.
Yeah, that's where we are.
Your East Side real estate experts. They deliver exceptional results and unparalleled service. Their personalized approach and commitment to our clients' satisfaction ensure that you receive the support and attention you deserve.
So good news. Connor up on his feet, off the field on his own power. I think Salome landed on him, probably knocked the wind out of him. I think that's what happened.
Yeah. I've had that happen a number of times. That's
recently? No. It's good.
I was just going to launch into some
some glory
describe
days.
It. Oh yeah.
3rd and 5 for the Falcons. High snap handled. Hands the ball to Rudin, but the high snap delays things. And the Spartans are able to knife in there. Trevor Steinbach, Hunter Hickson, Hank Mann in on the tackle. He was Henry in the first half, but now I just heard the PA announcer call him Hank, so maybe we've had a change between halves here. Hank Mann. It's going to bring up 4th and 7, balls in the 25. Falcons have to get the ball to the 31-yard line. Vanderlei came on to punt. Van de Wedge came on to punt, kicked the ball, looks like it went off the side of his foot. Ball carried out of bounds right just past the 35-yard line. Those Spartans are going to take over in fantastic field position right around the Woodinville 34-yard line, it looks like. So a good break there, an unforced error by the Falcons. We'll see what Skyline can do with this good field position. Five minutes, 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Score is tied 3-3. So the Skyline's second possession of the quarter. Grimmer's everybody out. Grimmer alone in the backfield. 4 receivers up top. Ball was snapped to Grimmer. Looked like a trick play. Looks like they were going to try to have Mason Perello take the ball and then drop back and throw. Sniffed out pretty quickly by the Falcon defense.
Yeah, that was telegraphed pretty well.
Yeah. So loss of about
not a lot
7.
of guesswork on that one.
Loss of 8 officially, so it puts the ball back on the 42-yard line. Yeah, that was a whole new formation they hadn't seen. It was kind of an interesting call to come out there. 4 receivers for Grimmer. Takes snap, drops back. So his back foot, lets it fly downfield, just short. So Grimmer looking for Cam Weir, who had made his way up the field. The ball fell a little bit short. It looked like Weir had the opportunity to sort of come back. wasn't able to get there.
Yeah, that was a design play to him all the way.
Good protection by the offensive line, gave Grimmer plenty of time. He was able to get off his back foot and launch that ball.
Absolutely, that was a good call on that, Rob.
So now 3rd and 18, a long field to go here. Grimmer takes the snap. He's going to look for Josh Minold out in the far flat. He makes a catch, just able to push the ball back across the 40 or so. So just a pickup of a few. So that'll leave him with a 4th. Very long here. So Skyline unable at this point to capitalize on great field position. This is a little bit different of a punt look we're seeing here. Sean Lee now hustles onto the field. 6 seconds on the play clock. Ball snap low. Lee fields it, kicks it right into the line. The ball is fallen on at the 40-yard line by the Falcons. Ball recovered by Navon Felton. So the snap came in low.
Play clock was down. Sean Lee wasn't ready.
Sean Lee fielded it, and when he went to kick it, he just kicked a line drive right into the offensive line.
It was clear he wasn't ready.
And he was sort of last on the field there. So a little miscommunication, a little mix-up. Skyline not prepared, unable to take advantage of the good field position, but now just sort of returning the ball back to Woodinville with better field position than where they left them at the end of the last series. Ball goes to Rudin. Not much there. Alex Tucker, Hank Mann, and Zane Cueva all there to bring Rudin down. So Hank Mann's name's been called a lot tonight. Seems to be in there taking over for J.P. Jones, doing a great job at that outside linebacker position.
Yeah, Alex Tucker did a really good job, too, forcing that out like you called out.
Grothin in the shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass. Lots of time looking to his right. Lets it fly over the middle. Ball goes up in the air. Tipped by Jackson Minold. The ball is intercepted. I didn't see who caught the ball. I think it was Will Simon.
Will Simon with the interception, yes.
And here's the replay. You see the ball go up. Simon right there finding the ball. Good heady play. Excellent athletic play by Jackson Minold, jumping in front of the receiver, tipping that ball in the air, and Will Simon just finding him, seeing that ball floating right in front of him. He said, "I'll take that, sir." He turns, takes it upfield for about a 10-yard gain. And the Spartans will take back over.
We've got to see some momentum shift here at some point and see.
Seems like nobody wants to take it.
What's been working so far, right? The running play's been working pretty well.
Absolutely. So we'll see what the Spartans come out and do here. 3 receivers to the near side. Perello, Minold, Weir. Luke Morgan up top all by himself. Josh Minold in the backfield with Michael Grimmer. Grimmer takes a snap, turns, hands to Josh. Minold pushes the ball up the field across the 30-yard line, down to about the 27. Pickup of about 7.
Got another hurt player on the Woodinville side.
The injury timeout. So number 33, Trevor Larson, who's credited with the tackle on that play, still down on the ground. So strong run out of the chute there by Minold. Skyline looks like they're going to, at least coming out here, trying to grab momentum, going back to the run a little bit. Skyline's had a hard time keeping with a healthy mix of plays. They sort of either seem all in on the run or all in on the pass. Hasn't been a lot of good variety necessarily keeping them on his toes. So that was number 35 for the Falcons. Max Flack able to get up and walk off under his own power, sort of shaking his right arm, right shoulder. So 2nd and 2. Manold with that 8-yard run on first down. Ball's placed on the 26. Spartans, their silver helmets, looking to the sideline for the play call. The signals come in. Grimmer heads back under center. Or in the pistol, I should say. Manold to his right. Ball snap. Grimmer gives the ball to Manold. He runs forward. Flags fly.
Looks like Jackson Dempsey
From the back judge,
took somebody
yeah.
down.
In the area of holding, we'll see what the call is. So it was indeed holding. No indication on the number, but from the looks of things, I believe it was Jackson Dempsey who was penalized there. So that'll take the ball back to about the 36, making it 2nd and 12 instead of 2nd and 2. Just take that momentum, guys. Let's try to minimize these penalties here. Grimmer changing the play, signaling. Grimmer brings Manold up next to him. Clap happens. Offense jumps. Trevor Steinbach started early. That'll be a false start. I was hoping by making the joke that nobody wanted to take the momentum, it would go the other direction, which is as sort of my life works, but apparently that's not the case. So, ball's now at the 41. We're looking at 2nd and 17 for the Spartans. Four receivers in the pattern for Grimmer here. Cueva snaps the ball. Ball's given to Manold. He delivers a stiff arm, working his way, dancing, trying to find some room. Takes the ball up to about the 36-yard line. Gain of about 5. He never really got going, just kind of dancing and following his way up there.
I don't think one person's just going to bring him down in the backfield, too. He's just got too much going forward.
Pretty dirty stiff arm there.
Yeah.
He did him dirty, Kyle. 3rd and 12 for the Spartans. Ball snap. Grimmer's going to throw. Looking to his right. He now rolls right. He's at the line. He lets it fly up in the air. Cam Weir makes a play for it, but well defended there by number 24, Noor Eligori.
I think Cam went up to help to keep the defense from actually getting the ball because it was going right to number 13.
Weir a little hobbled on the plays, up off the field under his own power.
I think he got
Yeah. So that'll bring up 4th and 12. Ball's on the 36. The punt team looks to be out onto the field in a timely manner this time. With punter and all. So
Punter has his helmet on. He's not clipping it. Clipping it on.
Clipping it on. So 4th and 12 ball on the 36. Again, Skyline unable to capitalize on a great opportunity. Ball snap. Lee puts it up in the air.
Oh.
Number 21, Alex Torgeson lets the ball bounce. It goes into the end zone. That'll be a touchback. So Skyline's defense back on the field.
After forcing that turnover,
They got themselves a little bit of rest. We were hoping for some points. I mean, Skyline's had some great opportunities here in the 3rd quarter and haven't been able to capitalize.
really, really good opportunities, and they've been blessed with exceptional field position each time.
The Skyline's defense has stayed strong. They've done a great job. They're going to have to continue to do so. There's the handoff to Rudin. He crushes into the line. Gain of about 3 on the play. Want to give a shout out to Juniper Capital. They understand the importance of speed and agility. Their local office is here to support the local Issaquah Sammamish community at Juniper Capital. Speed matters. Second down and 8. Groden takes a snap, hands the ball to Rudin, takes the ball up the far side. He finds a little room. Pulled down right at the 30-yard line by Hunter Hickson.
Chase Rubin on the carry, brought down by number 33.
Also like to thank the very faithful Jobo's Pizza.
Yay, Jobo's.
Hope everyone down there at Jobo's is having a great night tonight. Staying out of the cold. It looks like that's what most people are doing. The stands aren't quite as full tonight, but Jobo's, they've got their special for Spartan Spirit Day. It's Tuesdays. Use code Spartan15. First and 10. Snap was high. Hands the ball to Rudin. He's met at the line, behind the line of scrimmage. Zane Cueva. And so you hear the whistle there. The bell sounds, and that's going to take us to the fourth quarter.
So back to Jobo's. Go there on Spartan Spirit Day on Tuesdays for takeout with code Spartan15 for 15% off of your order.
And then we've got Fisher Meats. They've been around for a long time. We always talk about that. They've been around, and some things never change. The quality of their meats and the quality of their service. Oldest business in Issaquah. We thank Fisher Meats for all their support.
And Zeke's Pizza in Sammamish. Students, please come in with your student ID for the Spartan Lunch Special Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. for a free Jones soda with the purchase of a slice. That's a good deal.
That is a good deal. And we'll also hit Synthetic Turf Northwest. That's my shameless plug for the evening. Synthetic Turf Northwest is the largest specialty turf company in the Pacific Northwest, and we're right here in your own backyard. We want to help you take your backyard to the next level. It's a family-owned company with 25 years in business right here in the Seattle area. We're your local turf experts for lawns, golf greens, pet areas, playgrounds, and anything that has to do with turf. Give us a call at syntheticturfnorthwest.com. Well, you can't call us on the internet, but you can go to that website. Ball snap, handed to Rudin, takes the ball up to about the 35. Gain of 5 on the play. So as our local NFL coach, Pete Carroll, says, can you win a game in the first quarter? No. Can you win a game in the second quarter? No. Can you win a game in the third quarter? No. Can you win a game in the fourth quarter? Yes. And that's what one of these teams is going to have to do tonight. Third down and 6, ball's on the 35. Grothin takes a snap, turns, hands the ball to number 10. He finds some room, slams forward, takes the ball up to the 44-yard line. Dylan Jewell.
James Earsich with a big hit.
Full head of steam for Jewell out of the backfield there, though, and carried it through a big hole by the offensive line. Gives Woodinville a first down. Ball on the 44.
We didn't see Rudin that time getting the handoff. Changing it up a little bit on the Woodinville side.
Snap, ball's given again to Jewell. He takes the ball, grabs a couple of yards before he's
Number 10, Dylan Jewell on the carry.
met by Trevor Steinbach and Zane Cueva.
Brought down by number
It kind of shows you that the Woodinville offensive line is really pretty good no matter who's in the backfield, where he was able to get a couple of good carries that time. But it looks like Rudin's back in the backfield now.
There's a gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6. Grothin claps, takes a snap, looks to his right, lets it fly, and hits Ryan Salome right in the breadbasket, and he can't hold on to it. Pass falls incomplete.
In a game like this, that could be the difference. Making plays or not making the plays.
Absolutely. This game's going to come down to consistency and who's going to who's going to show up at the right moment. And now from here on out, every play is a big play. There's the snap. Grothin takes the ball, looking back to number 8, and the ball slips through his hands again. And that falls incomplete, bringing up 4th and 6. So if you're trying to win a game, I would, execution's a big part of that. Two drops right in a row.
Brings up 4th down.
And that's going to bring up the 4th down for the Falcons.
Now it's going to be
Ball's favored to the near hash. Caden Vanderwedge in to punt. There's the snap. Flags fly. Looks like we probably had some motion.
motion on the left, it looks like. Which will take the fake out more of an option, right?
That's right. So
But we've seen the Spartans get burned on it before, so.
absolutely. So Cam Weir back standing at his own 30-yard line. Vanderwedge takes the snap, gets the kick away. Ball goes high. Sailing over here to the near side, takes a bouncer on the 31 and crosses the side boundary right about the 30, and that's where the Spartans will take over. We want to thank Lindsay Hatch Real Estate, trusted real estate agent, trusted advisor, neighbor, and friend. Lindsay's goal is to help you meet your goals. That's Lindsay Hatch Real Estate.
And Summit Oral Surgery proudly sponsors the Skyline community and Spartan football. They are local specialists in wisdom teeth extractions and dental implants.
So Grimmer and Company taking over at their own 30-yard line. Just under 10 minutes left to play. The game is tied 3-3. Josh Manold takes the pitch, heading upfield. He's got some room, takes the ball up across the 40-yard line. Made a move, got through the line straight ahead. Nice little spin. Picks up about 11 on the play.
Spartan first down.
You see the replay here. Lots of room for Manold. Takes the ball upfield. Good gain. Nine minutes, 35 seconds left to play. Grimmer's got 4 receivers in the pattern. They pretty much operated without a tight end all night. Ball snap, handed to Manold. He's looking for some room. Runs into the line. Be a gain of 1.
Yeah, he didn't have anything behind Trevor that time.
Also want to thank American Family Insurance. Local Sammamish representative is Julia Meek. They make it easy for you. They come meet with you at your home over email, over phone, whatever's easy for you, whatever suits the local Sammamish community. They want to make it easy for you to get your personalized insurance plan. 2nd and 8. Grimmer takes a snap, looks to his right, lets the ball fly, caught by Weir. He spins out of a tackle, lunges forward up to about the 46-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a Spartan first down. The Chains and the Spartans are on the move.
Big catch by Cam Weir on that one, enabled it to spin out of the way and get a couple extra yards. That's what he's been looking to do all evening.
Grimmer got that ball out quickly to Weir, and if he just the defensive back over pursued a little bit, that almost turned into a big play for number 0. Grimmer takes a snap, pitches to Manold. He's got some room up the far side. We've got a flag flying in towards the end of the play there. I think they're going to get number 56. So there's a spot foul on this one. Penalty happened around the 40, so it'll push him back to the 50-yard line. Make it 1st and 15 for the Spartans. Nick Gatien in the backfield. spelling Josh Minold. Grimmer, 3 receivers to his left. Takes a snap, pitches the ball to Gatien. Gatien heads up the field. He's got some room. Kicks the ball up to around the 41-yard line, gain of 9.
Nice game by Nick.
Good change of pace there. Gatien took the pitch a little bit deeper and just had a full head of steam when he hit that line.
He certainly did.
Able to pick up 9 on that play. Second and 5. Clock ticks, 7 minutes, 30 seconds left to play. Week 9 of the Spartan season. Senior night here. Be the final home game for some of these Spartan seniors. Gatien gets the ball again, straight up the field, up the far hash. Locked up by number 10, Dylan Jewell.
Forward
Around
progress gives him a first down. That's a nice carry.
Nice carry by Gatien. Picks up 6. So Skyline on the move here. Methodically moving the ball. A couple of nice runs.
I like this play. Got both Minolds in offense now.
Yep, Josh back in the game, back there with Michael Grimmer. Mason Perillo, Luke Morgan, Jackson Minold, and Cam Weir. Grimmer takes a snap, hands the ball to Josh Minold, goes up the far side, pushing up past the 25-yard line and out of bounds around the 24.
It's nice of him. Nice to see Josh read that up the middle and just get out of there because there wasn't anything there.
Bounce out. He picked up about 11, and that's a Spartan first down. So you can feel things building here. The Spartans are moving.
It's building within me, too.
Yeah, right. Kyle's about ready to burst over here. This is exciting stuff. This is exciting high school football. The ball goes to Josh Minold upfield. Just through the line. Picks up a couple on that play. Tackle made by number 50, Makoa Panuku.
I sure like this running game.
I know you like it. You're on record, Kyle. We get it. You like the running game. There was a nice pass in there, too, that picked up about 12. Gain of 3 on that last play, 2nd and 7.
You're killing me.
Grimmer takes a snap. There's more of that running game Kyle likes so much. Josh Minold taking the ball up to about the 15-yard line. I understand why you like it. It's working.
There you go.
It's working.
It's working.
We like that. We like that.
Okay, red zone. Ball's on the 15.
Ball's on the 15. 3rd and 1 for the Spartans. So they'll be able to pick up a first down, and they'll still have enough room if they need to get a first down inside the 5-yard line. Minold takes the ball, bounces it outside. He's got the first down, pushed out of bounds. Looks like the ball came out. Woodinville's, watch the replay here as Minold runs the ball. Ball comes out of bounds.
No, hit the line.
Looks like it hit the line. Skyline's going to maintain possession. Dicey little play there, but we'll take it.
Protect the ball. Key 4.
Key 4, protect the ball. Should be key number 1 forever and always, right?
Of course.
Clock stops at 5:33. Game is tied 3-3. Woodinville and Skyline, both 3-2 on the season.
See a red flag on the field?
Well, I think what happened was their guy also didn't possess the ball, but he was touching the ball and was out of bounds, which would kill the ball. And that's not doesn't mean possession. So they'll take over 1st and 8 on the 8-yard line. So it's a 1st and goal. Plenty of time left on the play clock. Grimmer sets the play. The line comes set. Ball snapped. Big rush by the Falcons. Minold gets the carry. Takes the ball inside the 5 down to about the 3-yard line. Pick up a 5.
Nice run.
So last we checked, Bothell was was losing down big to Mount Si. Here we are in the fourth quarter. Spartans knocking on the door, ball on the 4-yard line, 2nd and 4. Ball snapped, handed to Manold. He goes through the line, pushes forward. No signal yet. And he's going to be short. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal. Looked like he had the head of steam, but he hit.
He sure did. I think I need my binoculars.
Here, man, you can use mine.
I got some.
So still the score, the latest update we have from the Mount Si Bothell game. The handoff. Josh Manold takes in the touchdown. The short yardage game. And that's huge.
Huge. No mistakes, protecting the ball, grinding it up the field.
You know who likes that? Kyle likes it. You want to know who likes the score? Me.
I like passing too, but man, if it's not working, don't, you know.
The Skyline got to the line quickly there, got the ball to Josh Manold. He pushed the ball over and gives him a lead. Sean Lee extends that lead by a point. 10-3 Spartans. So Spartans in the lead. If they can hang on and win this game, and the Mount Si Bothell game stays as it is, Skyline would take the number 2 seed in the Kinko 4A division. We've still got 4 minutes and 26 seconds left to play here. Fitting for Josh to put a nice little cap on that. He owned a lot of that drive. Good contributions there by Nick Gatien as well, but it was pretty much the Josh Manold show down the field that time.
Yeah, we also saw James Ursich in there too, doing a little bit of work.
So we're going to try to hit these last couple of sponsors so we don't have to worry about it when it gets down to crunch time.
I think Rairdon Hon.
We're at Expedia. Yeah.
We are at Expedia. There we go. Your Expedia Cruises, your locally owned full-service travel agent located in the Pine Lake Village.
Yeah, I think you're right. We did skip Rairdon Honda. They're a proud sponsor of Skyline football. Well, we had skipped over them. That was my fault. So Rairdon Honda, proud sponsors. They've got a bunch of models of cars that are going to meet your needs, whatever you like. They're going to help you out. Sean Lee's got it teed up. He lets it fly. Strong kick up the far side of the field. Is going to be fielded at the 10. Taking the ball up the field. Past the 25. Ball comes out. Recovered by the Spartans. No official word. Here's the replay as we'll take a look. The refs are talking. They say it's a fumble recovered by the Spartans. Huge play. Wow. Some huge plays by the Spartan defense and special teams tonight on the replay. Ball came out, recovered by Cody Peterson.
There were 3 black jerseys around that ball.
Scored it out there at the last second as the runner was trying to stay on his feet. Number 21, Alex Torgeson. He had a nice run, and just at the end, the ball popped out. Timely play for the Spartans. 4 minutes left on the clock. So Grimmer out, 4 receivers. Nick Gatien in the backfield with Grimmer. Takes snap, Gatien gets the handoff. Heads around the near side. He's met at the line.
Ooh.
Tackle made by number 12, Ryan Bowles, and number 68, Gabe Porter.
That was a big hit.
Bowles goes 6'2", 220, so I'm pretty sure any hit that guy brings is a big hit.
Yep.
He's a big boy. So gain of 1 on the play there for Gatien. He's in the backfield. 4 receivers in the pattern, 3 to Grimmer's right, Luke Morgan isolated on the near side. At the bottom of your screen. There's the snap. Give to Gatien. Tackle made on the play by Makoa Panuku. Picks up a few. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Spartans. Third and 5. Big play here for Skyline. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Grimmer checks in with the line. They come set. There's a snap. Hand goes to Gatien up the middle. He's dancing, pushing, fighting. Gets down to about the 19-yard line. Will be short of the first down here.
We got the Woodinville quarterback warming up his arm on the sideline here. They're probably looking to do some air stuff.
Some air stuff, yeah. He's got a very strong arm, very athletic, the junior quarterback, Levi Grothin.
And he's tall.
The kid can probably slang it. But for the Spartans, the clock is ticking. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Probably going to take a timeout. I have a feeling Sean Lee is going to come on and attempt the field goal. But we'll see. Timeout's taken here by Skyline. One more sponsor to get to. That's the Vault on Front Street. It's a private training facility. And their goal is to help you overcome your hurdles and reach your goals. It focuses on creating the best, most intimate atmosphere possible for their clients down there at the Vault on Front Street. So it didn't take a genius to figure out what was happening there, as we suspected. Sean Lee onto the field to attempt a field goal and stretch this lead to 10. Ball's going to be placed on the near hash, east side of the field. Lee will be kicking to the south. Flags are all limp, no wind. Be a 36-yard attempt here. Ball snap, kick is up, and it's through the upright. And good.
Sean Lee with the big kick.
Spartans 13, Falcons 3, minute 40 left to play in the game. Sean Lee has been, kickers are unsung heroes. There's no doubt about that, but Sean Lee's been more or less a rock for the Spartans all year long. And honestly, a kicker at the high school level who can be consistent is good, but a guy who can be consistent and kick from those distances is a real weapon.
Yeah, I was looking at his stats earlier today, and he's perfect on extra points. And he's about 65% on field goal percentage. So,
and having not tried that many, right? He was 5 of 8 coming into tonight. 63%. Tonight he's 2 for 3, right? Because he missed the one, but he's got 2. So yeah, great season for Sean Lee. That 40 was that a 36-yarder?
I think there was a 42 he missed, or this one
42
was
he missed. This one was 36, which would make that his longest of the season.
So he's right on par, 2 for 3 tonight.
Absolutely.
And Sean Lee's had to step in the punter role tonight too.
And he only kicked it into the line once, so that's a good thing.
No stats for that.
Kicks away. Goes up to the far side. Handled there by number 21. Alex Torgeson takes the ball up to right around the 20-yard line before he stopped.
I think Connor Schooneman brought him down. Yep.
Long snapper Connor Schooneman.
Connor Schooneman was there.
trying to get
Jackson
an
Manold.
update here on the Bothell game. No updates from Pop Keeney since halftime, where we last heard 27-6 Mount Si. So as it stands now, if we're going to take that score and the score here, that's going to make Skyline the number 2 seed just behind Eastlake, finishing the season 4-2 in conference play. Grothin takes the snap, drops back to pass. Spartans only rush 3. Grothin in trouble. He lets one fly, looking for number 2. He overshoots him. Ball tipped there by Jackson Manold, looking for Caden Vanderwedge.
Yeah, I think Jackson had a good beat on it, but he was wanting to play the defense instead of trying to catch the ball himself. Great
Smart
job.
play with a $123. You just don't want him to get that yardage and make this game any more interesting than it needs to be.
Yeah, and this is where the Spartans have really kind of been weak in the secondary and in the last few weeks. So hopefully we'll see a lot more plays like that.
So Grothin rolling to his right, lets one fly, goes incomplete. Cam Weir and also number 12, Jeffrey Walker.
Nice to see some pressure from 3 up defensive linemen.
They've just got Hank Mann, Henry Grillo, and Alex Tucker rushing. Everybody else is pretty much dropping back into the pattern. A much different defensive look in terms of personnel for the Spartans right now. Grothin drops back. It's 3rd and 10. He fakes, rolling to his left. Trying to take the ball upfield. Gets it to back to about the 20-yard line.
Number 33, Hunter Hickson.
So that's going to bring up 4th down. Skyline's got a secondary heavy team on the field. Gatien, Ursich,
Jackson Manold.
Will Simon, Jackson Manold, Luke Morgan, Cam Weir. 4th down. Grothin drops back. He lets it fly. Left the ball a little bit behind the receiver. Looking for number 12, Ryan Bowles. He's unable to hold on. And ladies and gentlemen, that could be the season right there.
Boy, you just can't say enough for the guys who came in off the bench to take place of the injured folks. Just really stepped up, both offense and defense.
Definitely, they have on defense. They have not missed a beat, and all year long, the defense. We've said it.
Agreed.
At almost every game, they've been the backbone of this team. When the offense couldn't get going, the defense has really been stout and made it very difficult for teams to take advantage of any mistakes that the offense has made, and that's what happened today. The Spartans finally put together a great drive that ended in a touchdown. That handoff goes to Josh Manold. He takes the ball inside the 15 down to about the 13-yard line. Gain of 8. Clock ticks. Timeout. Timeout
White.
taken, I think, by the Falcons there.
Nope.
They're going to wind it. It's official timeout. Clock's going to run. Spartans will come to the line. Looks like they're going to go into the victory formation here. With just 30 seconds left. 5 on the play clock. Grimmer takes the snap. He takes a knee. And that's going to be it here, folks. Skyline Spartans have pulled one out tonight against league rival Woodinville by a score of 13-3. And a huge win for the Spartans. You're looking at the number 2 Kingco 4A Skyline Spartans. Great win by these guys. Again, as I was sort of recapping, the defense kept them in the game. The offense had a couple of really good drives that just sort of sputtered out. Ended in a field goal, ended in a missed field goal. Finally, they're able to put one together. Josh Minold punches it over the line, giving the Spartans that 7-point lead, and then they, a big play on defense, and then they turn it into 3 points on the fumble on special teams.
So interesting to see them really make make good adjustments is what they did today. They really make some good adjustments.
Key number 4 right there, make smart adjustments, and there they were. And some of those adjustments were making no adjustments. They did a great job. They stuck with the run game. It was very run heavy. Grimmer was pretty efficient with his passing when he needed to be, but most importantly took care of the ball. And the Spartans have come away victorious tonight. An awesome showing. Down 2 of their top players. They're able to come through and secure a big victory here at home on senior night for the Skyline Spartans.
Yep.
Guy is going nuts. So yeah, great game for the Spartans. So we'll see what happens, right? As we sort of into this mysterious
how it shakes out.
We'll probably know something on Monday.
Yep.
Keep your eyes on the social medias. If you don't follow the Spartan QB Club on Instagram, they seem to be the sort of first wave of information. That's where I get a lot of my first intel. Believe it or not, I'm not the first person they tell. But
they don't have a red line to you.
No bat phone, bat phone for me. So we'll keep an eye on that. But I think tonight was a really good sort of representation of the Skyline season. And they were just able to put together that drive in the fourth quarter. They had several good drives. They moved that ball from the 1 yard line all the way down. It was like an 80-yard drive that ended in that missed field goal. But it was just a bend, don't break mentality. And then they got down and they were able to punch it in, and they just persevered. And that's kind of been the tale of the season for the Spartans.
Yeah, and, a lot of ups and downs, too. We saw the momentum shifts, and then we saw some really great plays with great field position, and, you get 3 and out. So, a lot of good energy today where they needed it, and, Spartans really came through again with now 3 folks down with Agassi not being able to come back in. Really put a good game together in the second half.
So what the future holds for us, we are unsure. We don't know if we'll be doing a live stream next week. We would love to. We're just not sure what that entails. With Skyline being a number 2 seed, there's a very good chance that the game will be here.
Right.
We know that. But we're still unsure, and a lot of that will shake out after tonight. And then when the official word comes out, we'll try to make sure that all the powers that be are getting that information out to the people as soon as possible.
Thanks, Rob. Excellent job.
Yeah,
as
man.
Usual.
Likewise.
You're fantastic.
A lot of fun. I'm okay. I could do better. Always trying to do better, but happy to do it. Regardless, I'm having a good time. Hopefully that's coming through. So, yeah, big thanks to everybody who makes this thing possible. Obviously, the Spartan QB Club, all the volunteers there. Kevin Laux, our producer, director, engineer. Dylan's on camera. Field camera is the very talented Skylar Enns. Hopefully you guys got to see his senior tribute video, which was really cool. And then also special thanks to Ryan Alvis, who helps put this thing together, keep us informed, and keeps everything together. Next week, we don't know, but we will let you know when we know. You'll be the first to know after we're the first to know. So know that you're first somewhere, wherever you want to start paying attention. So we'll sign off for this week. It's been a lot of fun, Kyle, if this is our last one for the season. I appreciate all your help and effort. It's been a lot of fun. Kevin, Dylan, thank you guys. It's been a lot of fun for me. I hope to be back next week. Hopefully this is all very anticlimactic, what I'm saying right now, but we'll see what we can do, and we'll keep you up to date. So for myself, Rob Stiles, Kyle Enns, the whole QB Club stream team, have a good night, have a great week, and go Spartans.
We're out.